Hello everyone, this is Chef Vargas here, and pretty much what I want to show you guys is how to make a simple dish without going to the store, especially when there's, unprecedented times right now. So pretty much, what we're going to do is we're going to do fish tacos, but we're going to do a very simple fish tacos. So first of all, we're going to take some salt. So about a tablespoon, you're going to make your mixture, salt right here. Then we'll take about maybe a teaspoon of black pepper there, right? Then we're gonna take a little bit of thyme, put them in there, boom, boom, boom. Beautiful. And then take some garlic, granulated garlic is good. I like to put garlic in everything, boom. Then we could just mix that right there, boom, boom, boom. And then, you want to get your pans hot. So for example, this, come here, let's show you. So right now I got this pan getting nice and hot, so we can sear the fish. Then we're going to use this to get the shells warm. But you see how it's smoking a little bit? That's getting ready. Maybe between medium high, you want to have it warm. Hot, ready to go. All right. So now you can use any fish. Today we're going to use salmon. So I got 3 strips of salmon right here, 2 fillets. So here's the seasoning that I showed you a few seconds ago. What we do is we sprinkle on top like this, right? Sprinkle on top. It's for seasoning, for flavor, You could cook this fish in the oven if you like. I like to sear it. It's faster, But, make sure you season it really well. And once that's done, a lot of people use oil. I keep it simple. I like to use cooking spray. It's easy. So now we have the pan is really hot, right? Then what I like to do is take the fish. You want to spray the fish, the fillets, right? And then you want to put them in there. You hear that noise? That's what I'm talking about, sear. You want to hear that sear noise. You hear it? And then, it smells delicious already. So you just let the pan do the cooking. No touching, not pushing down, nothing. Let the pan do the cooking. Just let it sear. Take this out. So, if you guys notice, I didn't use gloves, so raw fish, you gotta wash your hands after you touch raw meat. So I just finished washing my hands. Anyways. So now we'll let that sear for a good, 5-7 minutes on medium. And we'll come back over here. This extra seasoning right here will not go back. Just wrap it up, put it in a small little bowl, and you can use it down the road, up to like a month or whatever. But anyways, so let's move on. So here we got some simple lettuce. We got some salsa that we made the other day and still left over. It's pretty much very simple. Watch my other YouTube videos. I can show you how to make salsa. And then we got this corn tortillas here that we're gonna use, right? And then we got some broccoli. So pretty much what we're gonna do is we're searing the fish right now. Then we're gonna take the broccoli, we're gonna chop it up real quick, then we're gonna saute it, okay? But let me show you guys how to cut the broccoli. Pretty much, put this inside. Take this right here. I like to cut this off, that's to me. And then since we're doing tacos, normally I like to leave them a little nice bite size, but since we're doing tacos, I like to cut them up a little bit smaller, like that. So always cut this piece up. I don't like that piece, cut it out smaller, like that. Cut that a little bit out, a little bit smaller. So you see, I chopped up the broccoli a little bit. Now we're gonna go to the stove. And remember earlier we said you always want to have your pans ready to go. In the meantime, we still have the fish still cooking. It's only been a few minutes. But this is a little warm. I know I said we're gonna use this for tortillas for today, but right now we're gonna use it to saute the broccoli real quick. Take, a little spray, boom, and just drop it in there. You hear that? That's the noise you want to hear. That's what you want to hear. We can use the same seasoning that we use to season the fish. Just a little bit, you know. Just a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. You just want to go here. Just saute a little bit. Just let it chill. You know, let it chill. That's it. So we're almost done. You see the little, just keep sauteing it. You know, you don't want to overcook them, but at the same time, you just want to make sure they're cooked, you know. Because you want to have, when you bite it, you want to still feel that crispiness into it. So pretty much sauteed it, you know, a little bit medium, between medium high. And just let the pan cook. This is the one that we're going to use to warm the tortillas. So let's turn it on so we can have it ready. Now let's focus on the fish right now. You see it's almost done. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to flip them, you know. And that's what you want. You want a nice little seared blackened fish. Look at that beautiful texture. You know, a lot of people, you're probably asking yourself, ooh, why is Chef Vargas cooking the fish with the skin on? Well, I like it because I feel like it gives it, I don't know, just the flavor is just, I don't know, it just tastes there longer, in my opinion. But it will be removed. Some people like to eat it with the skin, but since we're doing tacos today, I'm going to remove the skin for the tacos. But if you're doing like a simple dish, you know, like roasted potatoes with some roasted vegetables and salmon, then you can eat it with the skin. Now, you see, the broccoli's done. It's nice and crispy, a little color right there. That's what we want, that's what we're looking for. And you turn it off, boom, let it sit. Okay, so after 5 minutes, you know, 5 minutes on one side and 2 minutes on the skin side, it's time to remove the fish. So I'm gonna turn it off. I always like to take the smallest one first, like this one. And then I like, you know, like this one, put it right there. Then we'll take the thick one out last. And then you want to let them sit for a few minutes because the temperature on the fish right now is going to, you know, keep carrying over and it's going to keep cooking. You don't want to overcook it. A lot of people want to, the trick is you want to pull it out right before the temperature that you want it to be. So for example, if you're cooking chicken, the cook temperature is at 165. I like to remove it around 160 so you can have nice and tender chicken, but it's cooked 100%. Because when you let it sit, it gets to 165. It's the same thing with salmon, you know, 145. I like to pull it around 140, you know, 145, it gets there and boom, done. So now we got the corn tortillas. We're gonna warm them up a little bit. Like I said, you wanna keep it between medium high. You know, put them in there, get a nice little crispy for maybe a minute each side. So you see, the tortilla's been there for over a minute one side. Now we're gonna flip it. You want a little bit more color, but it's okay. Just want it nice and crispy. And then we'll take this simple lettuce. You know, I should have cut it earlier, but you know, while the tortilla gets warm, you want to just cut this right here like this. See that? And the reason I cut it from the side is because you could put this in the refrigerator, and as long as this stays connected, this lettuce can last you up to 2 weeks as long as the main part is still connected. Once you rip this off, this will go back in 2 days. So that's why, you know, it still lasts me a while, because that's the trick. You leave this connected. And then we'll take this over here, and then you can just, you know, chop it up a little bit. So this is the final product that we're looking for, that crispiness. That's what we're looking for, crispiness. So you take it out, boom, and you bring it back to the other one, and then you're done. Welcome back. So right now, we're gonna build tacos. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our toasted tortilla, corn tortillas. And by the way, these are nice gluten-free tortillas. Put them here. You wanna put the crispy part facing down, right? So the first thing I would like to do, a lot of people, you know, you could use avocados, onions, cabbage. I like, you know, like I said, we're just, for this video, it's just using things that we have left over in our refrigerator. Trying to save, you know, a little bit of money. I like to put a little bit of lettuce in the bottom. And then we could take the spatula and we could just kind of, you know, cut into a little bit. Boom. If you want, you could rip off the skin, or you can have it in there if you like. But I like to keep it in there, nice and smooth. Boom. Then after that's done, we're gonna put a little bit of the homemade salsa that we made last week. Not too much, you don't want to overpower the salmon. And then we're gonna take a little bit of the broccoli that we sauteed earlier, and we're gonna put it like this on top. Just a little bit on top. Boom. And then what we do is, we wanna fold this a little bit. This one, fold it like that, And then we'll do the same thing with the second fish. Second taco shell. Go here, take it up a little bit, I apologize. Just in here, but you see that beautiful sear fish. Put it on top. And then we'll take a little bit of salsa. You don't want to put too much, just a little bit. And then we take a little bit of sauteed broccoli. And boom. And this is what we call using your leftovers ingredients in your house to make something simple. That's it. And now we have a beautiful seared salmon fish topped with sauteed broccoli. If you have any questions, you can follow us at Sea Cuisine FL, Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for watching. Till next time.